going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, the king of commentary, your boy JC. Welcome to Warriors of Wrestling. Tonight we are in Brooklyn, New York, and we have so much going on here tonight. We have the Neon Ninja, Facade, taking on the real world champion, Roger Mendez. It's been a while since we've seen Facade in action. How will he overcome Roger Mendez? And then, of course, we have Mike Datello defending his W.O.W Heavyweight Championship against a WWE ID prospect in Marcus Mathers. A huge challenge lies ahead for Mike Datello. Can he get the job done? We're gonna find out here tonight. And of course, the feud in the women's division continues as Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion Susie Tonic defends against her former best friend Misty, who actually pinned her in tag team action back at Basket Brawl. But before we get to all that, we're gonna take you to our opening contest. We're gonna take you to Shane Ferrer in the ring to kick things off with the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
You know, one time, it's a nice start. 2 times, it's more than a coincidence. But now, it's 3 times. We are back with Warriors of Wrestling. Are you ready, Brooklyn, New York? We have been waiting to get back here to St. Peter. You have made it more than a great tradition. Your first 2 times, we're thankful to be back with you. How are we all feeling this Mother's Day weekend? Mothers, make some noise. Here's some mothers in the crowd. Well, this one tonight is for all of you. We're going to start things off right away. And this first match will be for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. This will be a 3-way tag team match. 2 men in the ring at a time, jumbo ref. And it will be for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the first challengers.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, when Shane Ferrer pops out from behind the W.O.W curtain, you know it is time for Warriors of Wrestling action.
Alright, let's go!
What better way to kick things off than with the W.O.W Tag Team Championships being on the line? Making their way to the ring, the team of Holy Hell, Dylan Napalm and Anthony Esposito. Always exciting, always a thrill, but can they capture tag team gold here tonight?
Introducing the second challengers.
And here comes ManBun Jesus. Look at the bear. ManBun Jesus and Mike Mistretta in tag team action with the gold on the line. Nothing better than a colorful teddy bear to get involved in some Mother's Day weekend action. He just gave Shane Ferrer the phone.
And finally,
and here come the defending Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Heaven Sent Kid Alex Devine and the Blood Raven Nikita. We might have to move those barricades back a couple of feet, as we know these two love to fly beyond the guardrail, sometimes even into the first, maybe the second row.
Gentlemen, welcome to this opening contest to be contested for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the first challengers in the far corner to my right. They are fighting out of Staten Island, New York, at a total combined weight of 350 pounds. The Guardian Angel, Anthony Esposito. From Burning Angel, Dylan Napalm. Together they are, Holy Grail. Introducing second, they're accompanied in the ring by the Groovy Grizzly. At a total combined weight of 375 pounds. First, from Northport, New York, nobody's better than Mistretta. Secondly, from the fifth dimension, this man is the savior of professional wrestling, ManBun Jesus. Together they are the Odd Couple. And last, but certainly not least, we are from high above the clouds in Glendale, Maryland, at a total combined weight of 352 pounds. Your reigning, defending Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Heaven Sent Kid, Alex Devine, the Blood Breathing Mistretta. They are Devine Chaos.
ManBun Jesus himself! You never go around him on your team! Yeah, you know you love that!
Well, the Warriors of Wrestling crowd is certainly alive and well here in Brooklyn, New York, and we have quite the opening contest kicking things off. A three-way tag team match for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. This match is officially underway. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, the King of Commentary, your boy JC, on the calls tonight. And right from the get-go, I'm going to tell you, Divine Chaos really has some guts. They have defended against multiple tag teams before. And it is going to be another war here tonight as they take on, holy hell, the Guardian Angel, Anthony Esposito, and the Burning Angel, Dylan Napalm. And, of course, the Odd Couple, Mistretta, and allegedly the savior of wrestling, ManBun Jesus. I'm certainly interested to see what he has up his sleeves, or I guess in those tights, because he's not wearing a shirt. And a waistlock applied early on. Nikita getting the upper hand on the palm. No. Tried to transition, but caught midway and back or two around the neck. No. All right, speedy technical ability on display from both Napalm and Nikita. What a rollout, able to break free of that arm hold and into the side headlock takedown. Whoa, but able to get the legs and lock in the head in a unique way, but back to the side headlock. The Burning Angel, Dylan Napalm and Anthony Esposito have certainly had a bunch of wars. Last show, real one, I believe, they took on Hostile Collective, where sadly they came up short. But, oh wait, Mistretta entering the matchup into a waistlock. Napalm taking him down, applying that weight to the back. That's very smart wrestling right there, and trying to get into the front facelock, but no. Grabbing onto the ropes is Mistretta, forced to break the hold apart. Good in-ring awareness. And I think the odd couple is on the same page, kind of talking smack to one another rather than figuring out a strategy here. Well, in comes the savior of professional wrestling, ManBun Jesus. Are those still in style? Whoa! Well, I don't know about that, but those arm drags certainly are. And look at him at peace in the ring, going for the pinfall. Only a 2 count, but delivers a drop kick to distance his opponent. Oh, wait a minute. In comes the heaven-sent kid, Alex Devine, and look at the athleticism. Drop kick sends ManBun underneath the ropes. And his ManBun may be coming apart. I don't think it's going to last for the rest of this matchup. Devine tried to get his hair in order, but met with a jawbreaker. And ManBun Jesus just in the wrong corner as Anthony Esposito tags himself in and runs right into a pinfall attempt. Only gets 2 out of it. Ducks the clothesline, waistlock applied, but using some assistance from the ropes into another pinfall, not enough. And Esposito, oh, what a kick! Right to the chin of Devine. What's he thinking here? Oh, wait a minute. Caught off by Mistretta, and now turning his attention to the Groovy Baron. Mistretta, they're running around the ring. This is like a cat and mouse game in the... What? Wait, what? Did he just say that it's a girl? Well, that's going to wipe out Mistretta. Oh, wait a minute. ManBun Jesus dives to the outside, sending Esposito into the guardrails, and somehow the Groovy Bear got out of the way. And Devine off the ropes. Chaos in motion! Oh my God! Devine might have landed head first. Oh my God, he's standing. Somehow he is okay. Truly not human. Truly heaven sent. As he throws Esposito back into the ring and into the hands of Nikita, who strikes him in the back. And we saw this last time. Wait a minute. Oh, well, the Groovy Bears nearly came off. Trying to distract Ref Jumbo and Divine Chaos. And in comes Mistretta, sending Divine into Nikita. Oh, and shoulder first into the steel post. Goes Divine. Mistretta going to the corner to tag himself in. Delivers a strike to Dylan Napalm, and now stomping Anthony Esposito with no remorse. Esposito in a bad way, and now in the worst corner possible. Tags in ManBun Jesus. Snap in the neck. Pinfall 2. Only 2. But ManBun Jesus stays on the attack, applying pressure to the neck, and honestly, that's smart. You want to cut off the airway of your opponent, slow them down, take away the energy, every bit they have left, but Esposito delivers a strike, and that's having long hair, a clear disadvantage, able to yank at it and bring him down to the mat. And in comes Mistretta, the odd couple hitting on all cylinders here. Or so I thought. Esposito delivers a chop to each of them. Gives them some time to recover, but I don't think it's going to be enough. As he's met with the right hand to the back of the head. And Mistretta was fed right to Divine Chaos. In comes Alex Devine. Sending Esposito to the corner. And a flying elbow. In comes the Blood Raven. He has Devine up on the shoulder and launching him like a lawn dart into the chest. Keeping Esposito in position for the enziguri, and double underhook. What's he thinking? The double underhook suplex. 1, 2, only 2. Esposito is fading. Maneuver after maneuver, strike after strike. He desperately needs to tag in Dylan Napalm. Raining down the elbows on the chest of Esposito. And on the shoulders goes the Guardian Angel, but no! Back elbows to the face and the leg drop. But now both competitors down. Esposito mustering up the energy, trying to reach Napalm. The Burning Angel burning at the opportunity to get back in this match. And there's the tag. In comes the Burning Angel. Kick, and a high one right to the side of the head. Down goes Nikita. Napalm bringing him to the corner. Mistretta tried getting involved, but Napalm had it scouted. A drop kick sends him the other way. Not quite to the outside, but little bit of a seesaw maneuver there as the boots came raining down to the head of Nikita. There goes the knee. Is that it? 1, 2. And in comes ManBun Jesus to break up the pinfall. He doesn't see Esposito, but now he does. Kick to the gut. Double underhook DDT. And now Mistretta getting in some offense of his own. Oh! The back suplex. Alex Devine kicking Mistretta to the outside. Oh! Sent for a ride and into a forearm. And now.
Put him down. You put him down. You put him down. Oh, yeah? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it.
Well, they put him down, just not safely. As both men's face meet the knees, and now Nikita and Napalm going face to face. What's the Groovy? Oh no! The bear has been super kicked to the outside, taking down ManBun Jesus and Mistretta. And I think that partnership is quickly over. Forearm after forearm, an exchange of chops. Nikita ducks that one. But runs right into Napalm. Looked like he was trying to get a DDT out of it. Instead, Nikita, some shots to the abdomen, now on the shoulders. No! Napalm putting Nikita on the shoulders, just fighting for position. I think that super kick is gonna build up the distance. In comes Devine. He's calling for the end. He wants to finish this now. Divine Chaos going for it all. Oh. That may be the end. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, and still Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Nikita and Alex Devine Chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it once, I'll say it again and again. What tag team can dethrone Divine Chaos? Another successful tag team title defense in the books. What is next for the Blood Raven Nikita and the Heaven Sent Kid, Alex Devine?
Teams you want. It ain't enough, baby. Let's go.